Hi, Timothy. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you
Um,
too.
so working with Steven Soderbergh, was that on your wish list as an actor?
Right up at
Has it been?
right up at the tippy top. Right up at the top. Yes.
Why? Why? Why
Oh my,
Soderbergh?
I love his movies. I love his work. You know, he is one of the most fascinating filmmakers working. You never know what he's going to do next. He, I always think like if he was a painter, he's just one of those really prolific painters who's also just willing to put out sketches. He's willing to do things that um, I have a hard time thinking that way, where he's willing to be so brave in his choices and so willing to explore. Um, I just love his work. I just love his work, and then his reputation is one of the best reputations. Like what it's like to work with him. Not only are the results amazing, but everyone I've ever met that's worked with him talks about what a joy it is to work with him. So I was thrilled to get this call.
I read in an interview that you said you've never seen anybody work as he does or do what he does. So can you explain a little bit, give an insight into what how is it that he works that is special?
Well, part of it's just very technical, and to some degree, I don't know if it sounds that thrilling, but he part of it's technical. He just moves very, very quickly. He's very
Mm,
efficient. He doesn't shoot the way others. I mean, one, he operates his own camera. He hardly ever lights, um, and he moves so fast. He doesn't, so often, especially in television, you get, they light for an hour and a half, they shoot a master, and then they move in for coverage, and then they light for turnaround, and hours go by, and there's a lot of sitting around and waiting. There's none of that on his set. He moves
mm.
very quickly. He doesn't turn around. He doesn't do a master. He starts, it's almost like he's editing as he shoots. He just and what that does is it creates a feeling on the set for both everybody involved, not just the actors, but the crew, that whatever we are shooting, it counts. And so there's a level of everybody's on their, everyone's just very energized because everything we're doing, we know it's going to be part of the show. A lot of times you'll be on quite frankly, you'll be working and you know that what they're shooting is probably not going to end up being in what you're doing, or it's just going to be a quick second. And so it doesn't really matter. So you feel like certain things count, or you do so many takes and so much coverage that you inevitably know that they're just going to edit this all down. And so really you just need this moment. But with Steven, there's none of that. And he also doesn't talk basically. I mean, there's hardly
Really?
well, and no talking. I worked with him for 3-4 months. I don't think I got a single note, like one note. But what that does, it also makes you realize, oh, I'm on my own here. And it
Mm.
creates, and it's a genius. And he does it with every department. Like if you're in the hair, if you're doing hair, you're in charge of hair. He is not going to tell you what to do or how to do it. He's like, no, that's your job. You do it. So everybody they get way more invested in what they're doing. They start taking way more responsibility for what they're doing, and they have way more fun because, they feel like, an authorship to everything. So
Mm.
every department loves it, you know?
I
Um,
can imagine.
so
Yeah.
it's just a really, he knows what he's doing, he's creating an environment where everybody's invested, and then we all go home early. And so everybody loves him.
Great. Thank you so much. That was so interesting to hear about how he works. Thank you so much.
With pleasure.
Thank
Thank you.
you.